I'll crush you with all of my might. The more intense the battle, the further my limits are pushed. Die, die, die! See ya! Now I'm feeling warmed up. Gallic gun! I've had enough of you! Done! Prepare yourself! Not just going to roll over! Now I'm feeling warmed up. Not just going to roll over. Final flash!
Now, here we are with base DBS Vegeta. And yeah, I do have him in his default outfit. I think the default outfit, I'm pretty sure this is Vegeta, this version of Vegeta's default outfit, I think it looks best. I really like Goku and Vegeta's Resurrection of F fits. Especially in Sparking Zero, they look amazing. Anyways, as per everything, this base form is here because it needs to be, and Vegeta doesn't really do much in base form, at least in Super. They did try to make this more unique, though, so I am happy they did that and didn't end up giving him a volley. Now, he has his basic little combo strings. These seem to be in line with his Namek, or sorry, no, his Android base form, because he's really fast. For whatever reason, Vegeta is super fast. Also, he does have a nice grab. Huh? So confused right now. I'm so confused. Wait, why can't I grab him? Huh? What? What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. I can't show off the grab. Uh-oh, am I gonna have to change my opponent? Anyways, he has a nice double blast grab. Which I do, in fact, really like. They tried making it different, so I am happy for that. Now, he does have Gallic Gun, but I'm not too upset about that. Vegeta in Super tends to use Gallic Gun more than he does, so in Z, so it's fine him having Gallic Gun. It's not that big of a deal. And besides, this is the base form. I'd rather him have something that's uniquely his than have some standard like a volley or a super explosion wave or a full power energy ball or a basic full power energy wave. Would rather have him have a Gallic Gun than have nothing else. Maybe they could have given him a one-hit Gallic Gun or something. Now, his rush. I actually like this rush. It's just... it's those hits. And that last hit feels like it hurts. But... oh, there we go. But what I wanted to talk about was the first few hits. It feels like I'm just kicking a ragdoll. I really like ragdoll physics in fighting games. I think they're really sometimes silly, but also really fun. It makes me feel like I can just abuse the crap out of my opponent. The last hit makes me feel like Vegeta's getting into his stance, just like 2 hops and kicks. I like it. Now, this is the weakest Final Flash. I actually forgot we had this one. The best part is the little boonk noise, like he's making it more bulky. This Final Flash is also really small compared to the rest of them. I'm questioning why he has Final Flash. Honestly, I think Gallic Gun could have been used here in Final Flash. Actually, no, I don't think Final Flash needs to be a super attack just yet. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't think this is bad by any means. This is just your, like, this is your standard, hey, this base form is here because we want them to be transformable, which makes sense. And Vegeta spends a lot of time in base form, just not fight time, so there wasn't too much that you could give him. Maybe he could have had a super attack, big bang attack, and Gallic Gun as his ultimate. That would have been cool.
I'm a proud Saiyan warrior! You scum! Why, you bastard! There won't be a trace of you left! You've taken this far enough!
And now we have his Super Saiyan variant. And this is more in lines of, like, his Super Vegeta. It feels like it's not as slow as Super Vegeta, but it's definitely not as fast as his other Super Saiyan variants. And his base form is still faster. Also, he does have the same exact grab. Now, he actually does have a unique volley. This is one of the more unique volleys. This one makes me feel like Vegeta's, like, holding these blasts, and he's just firing out chunky square blasts one by one. And then he fires the Gallic Gun, which is just... I really wish when volleys came up, the games would do more like, oh, they do a massive barrage and then followed up by a blast. I wish the blasts kept on coming, as we see Vegeta charging up the Gallic Gun, and when the blasts finally end, the Gallic Gun is upon them and hits them. That's just a little small improvement I would have made, personally. But as it stands, this Gallic Gun, or this Gallic Gun is pretty cool. This Gallic Gun barrage, it's pretty cool, and I like it, and I like how they tried to make this version feel different from all the other Super Saiyan Vegetas. I can tell they really did try. Also, this is another nice rush. Like I said, Vegeta always has really good rush attacks. The coolest thing is we get to see the, like, aura after it. Also, it combos right into this one. I love this ultimate. It's just a brutal barrage into a hard punch and a blast. When I'm talking about beatdowns, I'm talking about this. This ultimate was done correct. 100%. I think the hits here feeling more weak and wimpy. They don't feel weak and wimpy. They just feel like really quick barrages for the two heavy hits into that punch blast. It's just a epic rush, and it's probably one of my favorites. This is definitely one of my favorite Vegeta ultimates, because it's what I've been asking for, just a raw-ass combo into a massive blast. And Vegeta punches them and then fires it. It's like a ultimate version of his rush in his scouter form, a fully realized version of it. So I do like that. I do think this is a really good Vegeta, and it's a very good Super Saiyan Vegeta. They really tried to make these base forms and this Super Saiyan variant feel different from all the other Vegetas, and that's something I can appreciate.
Pay attention! Show me your true power! Worthless. You too possess a god's power. Prominence Flash! Eat this! You too possess a god's power. Prominence Flash!
Now here we have God Vegeta. And I'm sorry, the combos for this version of Vegeta, they're cool, but they pale into comparison with the Xenoverse combos. The combos that God Vegeta has in Xenoverse are just 100% superior to what we have here. Now, his version of God Heat Flash / Blazing Attack, it has a nice cutscene. And the way Vegeta slams his hands down is pretty cool. Like, it's a cool attack, but I really just don't like this version of God Vegeta. I feel like he's very underwhelming. And this would have been just better if they gave me a red Big Bang attack. His rush is bad, though. It's just a kick into another kick, or an elbow. It's garbage. It's trash. This garbage. At least this, I may not like it as much, but it is unique, and I'd rather have this than have something else. So, you know, maybe I take it back. Maybe it's better than what I think it is. Now, this ultimate, they do a nice job of, like, gathering his hands together, putting them together, but then you fire it. It's just a red-colored Kamehameha. This is what times 10 should have looked like. But this is just a red Kamehameha. It's red water. There's no fire. The Xenoverse does this move, I think, better. Especially with the whole fire aspect. Blazing Attack? I kind of changed my mind on this. But like I said, it is unique and cool. And if this Vegeta had a better ultimate and a better rush, I think I would like Blazing Attack better in Sparking Zero. This is definitely the better version of Blazing Attack, though. If they gave this Vegeta Raid Blast, I would have been better. I would have looked upon this entire thing way more fondly, I think. Actually, no, I 100% would have looked on it more fondly. Just want to state that. I think my bias of me not liking this is what's bringing Blazing Attack down, because Blazing Attack isn't bad at all. It's actually really good, so I really don't have much to complain about here.
Don't underestimate a Saiyan! You won't surpass me! Final Flash! Gamma Burst Flash! Prepare yourself! I'm afraid you're not going to survive this! What? How do you like the results of my training? I have no limits! Don't underestimate a Saiyan! You won't surpass me! Final Flash! Gamma Burst Flash! I'm afraid you're not going to survive this! How do you like the results of my training?
Have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta / Evolution Vegeta. Evolution is a power-up in this game. Seen right there. This is Evolution. Now, I have strong opinions on them not. I want to talk more about this, especially when we get to DBS Trunks, but the fact that Evolution Vegeta is on the cover art and he's not his own separate character is stupid. I would also just like to add that Blue Vegeta does more than enough to be where he should have gotten something else. Evolution should have been a transformation. If you wanted it to limit Goku, although there is zero reason for it not to be a transformation, he could have been in his own separate character slot. I think he still should have been a transformation, and this would have ended up giving Vegeta a full diamond. Or square, whatever you want to call the transformation thingy. Because you would have you would have base form, Super Saiyan, God, Blue. Well, you don't really count base form. You would have had SSJ, SSG, SSB, SSBE. Or SSE. Owen Goku is separated. One, because I think it makes sense, because he has Ultra Instinct. Vegeta doesn't have a transformation past Evolution. No, Ultra Ego doesn't count. If we ever get Ultra Ego, he's going to be in a separate character slot. Or they'll make a totally new Vegeta so you can just transform into it. But I think Ultra Ego would be a separate character, and I think Ultra Ego deserves to be a separate character slot. True Ultra Instinct Goku can just be a transformation for UI Goku. But, anyways, this Vegeta suffers because he needs to have both versions of Evolution and Blue here. Anyways, his combos are nice. They're really fast. Whenever I play Blue Vegeta, I'm really shocked just to see how fast these combos actually are. It's like, these feel really fast and fluent. He does have two unique grabs, though. You have the base one you do on Topo, but then you have this one that's unique to Goku Black, being the reference when he got really pissed and beat the shit out of Goku Black. I thought maybe this is why they didn't add in Raid Blast for Vegeta, But this is just a part of it. Almost reminds me of his Fighter's special one. Final Flash! This actually makes sense to have as a super. That's fine. Gamma Burst Flash looks so lame, and yeah, it is one of the up-close blasts. I was so happy when I saw he had Gamma Burst Flash. I truly thought this was going to be his ultimate when I heard he had Gamma Burst Flash. But it's not. It's a super. It's fucking ultimate. It's Final Explosion. Like I said, I think Evolution should have been a separate character. And the way I would have done that is you can have Final Flash again. Give him his little Gallop Rush. And make it ultimate Gamma Burst Flash in Evolution. Yeah, oh, but Evolution doesn't exist in the manga. Don't give him a manga move. Shut up. Shut up. Well, actually, his... Oh, wait, no. Actually... see, this is where it gets tricky. Actually, no. Make this... Instead of it being Final Flash, make it Gallic Gun. Give him some type of rush attack. Maybe combining Final Blow and Raid Blast together. And end it with a Big Bang attack. Then his ultimate can be Gamma Burst Flash, and it still damages you. Evolution's transformation and Evolution's moveset would be Final Flash, the Gallic Rush that he has in Universe 2, and the ultimate would be Final Explosion. It was that simple.
I have no limits!
I do really like his grab, though. And yeah, I do like him having Gamma Burst Flash. I really hope they bring it into Xenoverse at some point, and it's an ultimate, because it deserves to be an ultimate. Now, this... Yeah, we get to see the power up, and then it bursts to yellow. I do like that they gave him the Final Explosion. I do like the way Final Explosion looks in this game. My only nitpick is his should be different. His should not drain your health. I don't actually remember if this version of Vegeta's drains your health or not. I have to look, but if it doesn't, just give him Key Sickness. Or the Key Drain Tired thing you get when you do clashes. To show that his stamina is gone. I think that's a better alternative than this Vegeta dying. But that is how I would pick Vegeta. Because Blue Vegeta is very meh and very disappointing for what he could have had. Just saying.